Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kate and I'm here at the park, super lucky. Even though it's raining outside, I have the roof over my head and I can work out. Today we are doing one more mobility workout, mostly for hips and knees. So before we start, let's warm up. Let's place our feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart. You can keep your hands on your hips. Let's draw hip circles. We want to gently prep our body for the movements. Even though the mobility workouts are usually low intensity, we still want to make sure that the hips, the joints are ready to work. So let's start and stop and switch direction. Exhale as you push your hips forward. Inhale as you push your hips back. Keep your torso nice and stable. Let's do two more. One more and stop. Perfect. Now let's place our hands on the knees. Keep our feet closer together and draw circles with the knees. Make sure you're keeping your core braced and continue to breathe. Perfect. Keep your toes and your heels on the ground. Stop and switch. Opposite direction. Very good. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Perfect. Now you can hold on to something stable, balance on one leg, bring the opposite knee up, and let's draw the circle with the knee. Two more. Stop and switch. And now focus on opening up, bringing that knee to the side. Very good. Now stop and switch again, opposite leg. We are drawing the circle in first. Nice and wide. And now stop and switch, going to the opposite direction. Nicely done, guys. Okay, now if you need to hold on to something stable, we are going to do the swings. Swing that leg back and forth. Keep it nice and straight. Keep your torso stable. Exhale as you swing it forward. Inhale as you swing it back. One more. And stop. Now we are going to turn around and do the same thing on the opposite side. If you need to take a moment, pause for a second, bring that leg on the ground, and then swing it again. 2, 1, and stop. Perfect, guys. Nicely done. We are done with the warm-up. We don't need anything else. Now, let's do the workout. We are going to have 4 exercises. We are going to do 4 exercises today. And the first one, we will start on the floor. We will do the shin box and hip thrusts. So, you're going to need to sit on your butt. Keep your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Drop both knees on one side. If you need to, you can stay on one side of the mat. My mat is shorter. So drop both knees on one side and then exhale. Raise your hips and thrust it forward. And then get down, get back in the same position. You can switch and go to the opposite side. I'm going to do 10 repetitions on one side and then move to the opposite side and do 10 more on the second side. So let's do it. Drop your knees, thrust the hips, get down, drop the knees, thrust your hips, get down. Perfect. Let's do 3 more on this side. And one more. Very well done. So now I'm going to move to the opposite side and do the same thing on the second leg. Let's go. Drop and thrust your hips forward. Get down, get back in the position. Squeeze the glutes and brace the core at the top. Very well. 10 more. 3, 2, 1, and done. Perfect. I'm getting a little dirty, but that's okay. As long as I can work out outside, breathe this fresh air, enjoy the scenery, I'm good. Okay, guys, next, we are going to do the shin box and leg extension. So we need to get into the position where we sit with one foot in front, one foot to the side. If you need to, you can hold on to something stable. You can use the bench or you can use the chair. We are going to bring that back leg up and then extend it to the side and then bend it and put it down on the floor. So if you need to hold on to something stable to keep your torso stable, then do that. We are doing 10 repetitions on each side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, raise the leg, extend, and then bring it back down on the floor. 2, 3. If you don't have enough range of motion, if you're not that flexible, you can elevate yourself by putting the yoga block under that stationary hip. So once again, raising the leg, extending, and bringing it back. Raising the leg, extending, bringing it back. Let's do 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Extend and then bringing the knee back behind you. 1 more. Perfect. The more upright torso you can keep, the harder it's gonna be. So now let's turn around. Once again, we are keeping one foot in front, the second is behind. You know what? Let me rotate my mat so I don't kick the bench. Okay. Shin box, the heel, the front heel is next to the knee of the back foot. Let's bring it up, extend, and then put it back down. Bring it up, extend, and back down. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 3 more. Working on our hip health. Last 2. 1 more. Back. And done. Perfect, guys. You might feel it in your hips because we just did 2 exercises pretty much back to back for our hips. So now exercise number 3 is going to be half pigeon into the step through. Before we start, sip of water. Okay, so let's get into the plank. It's the easiest way to get in half pigeon. So get on the plank and then bring one knee towards your chest and sit between the hip and the heel of that leg. So from here, we are going to Beginners, you're just going to get up, raising the hips and get down. Get up and get down. If you need to, hold on to something stable. Everyone else, we are, again, can hold on to something stable just for the balance. Raise the hips up and step through, pushing the hips forward. Now we are going to get back in a half pigeon. So once again, raise your hips up and step through. Back down. That's 3. And 4. Once again, you don't need to bring your hips all the way on the ground. If you cannot, or if it bothers your knee, you can have a yoga block under that hip. And 5. 6. We are doing 10. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Perfect. We did one side. Now place your hands to the sides of the knee, get in a plank, and switch the leg. Once again, if you need to, you can hold on to something stable to raise yourself, to bring your hips up and take that step forward. Okay, let's go. Second side. Take a second to figure out the movement, what you need to do, and then back down. You can use your hands for the balance if you need to. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last 3, 8, 9, and 10. I need more padding. This floor is not the best for knee exercises. Anyways, we did 3 exercises. Now, the fourth one. We are going to sit down and come back up. Beginners, you are going to keep your feet crisscross, and if you need to, hold on to something stable in front. Let's say I'm holding on to this thing. So you're going to crisscross your legs, hold on to the chair, sit down, and come back up, keeping your feet crisscrossed. Okay, so 10 repetitions on each leg. First, I'm gonna keep the right leg in front, the left leg is behind. We are sitting down, coming up. Lost my balance. Sitting down, coming back up. 3, 4, 5, 6. If you need to decrease the range of motion, use the bench under your butt. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Losing my leggings. Okay, let's switch legs. If you want to, you can start from the bottom and go up instead of going down. Okay, 10 repetitions. Left leg is in front, right leg is behind. Let's do it. 1, 2, inhale down, exhale up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That was the fun one. I like this one. Okay, first round, all done. Sip of water. Take a second to catch your breath. We will start round number 2. All together, we will do 3 rounds, 4 exercises. Okay, first exercise. If you guys remember, we did the shin box and hip thrust. If you want to try something different, you can do pretty much same thing, starting on your knees. Knees are approximately shoulder width apart, and keep your feet behind. So what do you want to do if you want to try something new? You are going to bring both feet to the side and sit down. Come up, switch, and sit down. This way, you are keeping your feet behind and then bringing it to the side. So it's slightly different. You're thrusting your hips, but then you are moving your legs, switching, and thrusting again, moving your feet and switching. Whichever way works for you, do that. Since I don't have enough padding, I don't want to stay on my knees all the time, I'll do the first variation. So dropping knees to the side, coming up, thrusting the hips, coming down. Exhale and thrust. Inhale as you get back down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, we are going to drop our knees to the opposite side. Before we start, take a deep breath in, get in the position, let's go. If you need to, you can hold on to something stable to get up and get down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect, guys. Whew. I'm all dirty. Okay, now we are doing the shin box and leg extension. I need to move a little bit further away. Bring one foot, keep the shin in front of your chest. The second leg is going to stay behind. If you need, keep your stable piece of furniture or wherever you're holding on to in front of you. So now let's bring that knee, the back knee, up and extend the leg to the side, bend it, and put it down on the floor. That's 2. 4. 6. 2 on this side. And last 1. And now we are going to switch. Opposite side. Same thing. Keep the front shin in front of your chest, in front of your torso. The second knee is to the side. Take a deep breath in, raise that knee, extend, and bring it back down. 2. You can do these exercises as a warm-up, or you can do it as an active recovery workout. Halfway, hip health, joint health, shoulder health, spine mobility is always important for the aches and pain-free movement. Last 2. Last 1. And done. Perfect, guys. Okay, now we are going to move back and forth, so make sure there is enough space behind and there is enough space in front of your mat. Before we start, exercise number 3, let's take a sip of water. We are halfway through our workout. Now let's get down in the plank. Bring one knee forward and sit between the hip and the heel. So from here, once again, if you need assistance for the balance, hold on to something stable. If you're okay, just use your core strength, your back strength. Let's raise the hips up and step through, pushing hips forward, and then sit back down. Raise the hips up, step through, and back down. 3. 4. Beginners, if it's easier for you to do the step forward, pushing hips forward, and then you cannot get back in a half pigeon, just step back and then step forward again, pushing the hips forward, and then step back. We did 6. 7. I need to move back. I found the bad spot for my knee. 8. 9. And last 1. Perfect. 10 on one side. Now let's get on a plank and switch legs. You know what? Let's be smarter. I'm gonna use more padding for my knee. Okay, so get in half pigeon, keep that straight leg behind, raise the hips up and step through. Then get back down. You can use assistance for the first few repetitions just to get moving, and then challenge yourself. Use only the weight of your body, no assistance whatsoever, core strength, back strength, and move through this entire exercise, balancing on your own. Ooh. No, I needed assistance. Okay, that's okay. Let's do one more. Step forward and get back in half pigeon. Perfect, guys. Okay, We did this. Now, the fun exercise. Let me start from the bottom this way, this round. Okay, so sit down, crisscross your legs, keep your feet close, and let's come up and then get down. Come up, get down. 3, 4. You can use your hands for the counterbalance. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Now, let's switch legs. You can sit down first and switch legs on the ground. Take a deep breath in. We are wrapping up round number 2. 10 repetitions and we will be done. Let's go. And 1. And 2. And 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. We did it, guys. Okay. We did 2 rounds. Now, let's take a sip of water and let's start our last round together. If you want to do 4 rounds, you can go back to the beginning and do 1 more round on your own. Okay, we are doing the shin box and hip thrust. Let's get down on the floor. Keep your feet nice and wide. Take a deep breath in. Drop your knees, and then thrust the hips. That's 2. And 4. 6. Make sure you're bracing the core as you're pushing your hips forward, as we don't want to arch our lower back. We want to engage our glutes. Perfect, guys. Okay, now let's move back and over the opposite side. We are dropping the knees and thrusting your hips on the left side now. So let's do it. Drop your knees, thrust the hips, squeezing those glutes. That's 2. And 4. 6. 7. If you're moving away from the center, reposition yourself. 2 more. Last one. And done. Okay, guys. Nicely done. We have 3 exercises left for this last round, and that's gonna be it. So now let's sit with one shin in front of our chest. The second knee is back and to the side. we are going to raise that knee up and extend the leg to the side. 2. Imagine that you want to push someone aside. 4. 4 left. 2 left. Last one. And done. On one side. So now we are going to switch legs. Take a second. Get in a position where it's comfortable for you. And then let's do it. Raise that knee up and extend it to the side. 2. 4. 6. 8. Last 2. And last one. Nicely done, guys. Okay, so now we are going to do the half pigeon and step through. So let's get on the mat. First, we need to get in the plank. Bring one knee forward and the second leg stays behind. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Raise the hips up, step forward, pushing your hips forward and down, and then get back in half pigeon. Try not to rotate your torso. Try to keep it in the same plane of motion. If you need to tap in between your step through and half pigeon, you can do that. Or you can hold on to something for the balance. That's 4. Do it gently. You should feel the stretch, but not the pain. 4 left. 3. 2. 1 more. And get back down. Perfect. Now let's place the hands to the side of the knee and switch legs. Second side, and we'll be done with exercise number 3. So 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Raise those hips up and step through. Pushing those hips forward. Sit back and down. Get up. Step through. That's 2. 3. Do not rush, enjoy it. You're only using your body weight. No additional weight required. Even though if you want to, you can use ankle weights to make it harder. 4 repetitions left. It feels amazing. The stretch, and also you're gonna feel that your hips work hard. 2 more. Last one. Forward and sit back. Perfect, guys. Okay, now let's get up and get ready for the last exercise. So we are going to sit down with our legs crisscrossed. You can use your hands as a counterbalance. You can hold on to something. And you can also elevate your butt. You can start from the chair, not from the floor. So 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oops. Okay, I need to get in the position. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get up, get down. You're gonna have your glutes very close to your heels. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Get down. Switch legs. Remember, we need to keep them closer to our hips. Take a second to catch your breath. Get ready. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and done. That's it, guys. Whew. We are done with the workout. Now we are going to do the cool down. So let's get down on our back, on our mat. Lay down on your back. Take a deep breath in. Extend your legs, extend your arms. Exhale, place your lower back on the ground. If you cannot, you can bend your knees. Get comfortable. And now let's bring both knees to the side. Happy baby. You can also hold on to your soles, or you can just hold on to your knees. Lay down, relax, just breathe. Perfect. Now extend one leg, keep the second knee to your chest. As you exhale, rotate the hips and try to place that knee on the opposite side of the mat, but keep both of your shoulders on the ground. Pull the belly button in, exhale all the air out of your lungs, out of your belly. Perfect. Let's switch. Bring the knee to the chest, take a deep breath in, exhale, rotate the hips toward the opposite side of the mat, and try to bring that knee down to the ground. Perfect, guys. Very well done. Okay, now let's turn around and sit on our heels. You can bring your knees further apart and then extend the arms in front, trying to reach the floor with your chest as you exhale. Perfect. Now, keep your hands where they are. Raise the hips and roll through your spine, pushing your hips forward. You can move your hands apart a little bit. Raise your chest up. Bring your chin up. Feel that your lower back is getting nice stretch. Perfect, guys. Okay, let's get on all fours, hands directly under the knees, hands directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips. Without pushing the hips back, extend the arms in front and try to reach the floor with your chest. We are adding some thoracic spine. As we exhale, we are trying to place our chest on the ground. Be careful, do not strain your neck. Pull back your shoulders. Perfect. Get up, and now one more stretch for the upper body, because we want to show our upper body some love as well. So reach under, place the shoulder blade on the ground, open up the second arm to the sky. Now get up, take a deep breath in, exhale, and switch opposite side. As you open up that arm to the sky, you exhale and keep your core engaged. Belly button pulled in. Perfect. Get up, and that's gonna be the end of the workout. So we did the warm-up, light, gentle, or quick warm-up. Then we did 4 exercises, 3 rounds, 10 repetitions on each leg, and we did the cool down. I hope you guys enjoy this workout. If you have any requests, any comments, drop them down below. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be happy to see you again. And you can also go through the list of the workouts that we did before and pick a new one for your next session. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.